Sports and fitness has always been a huge part of my life. I was a kinesiology major in college, which was basically the study of human movement. I became a PE teacher and personal trainer after that, as well as playing sports and coaching. So as you can imagine, working out is a pretty big part of my life. Whatever country I'm in, I'm always making sure that I have a gym membership. And I live in Sweden now. My gym is Sats in Sweden. Overall, it's a very, very great gym. But one thing that I don't like about Sats is they don't have any machine to measure your body fat percentage, which for me is the most interesting, because if you step on the scale and you see your weight, that just tells you your weight. It doesn't tell you how much muscle or how much fat you have. And for me, I'm not trying to lose weight. I'm just trying to have a better body fat composition, and not being able to measure what my body fat is and not know what percentage I have of fat and muscle. It's a little bit frustrating that I can't do that at my normal gym in Sweden. But in Spain, I visited 2 gyms. One I visited when I was here for a week back in June at my colleague's gym. Super cool and nice gym in the suburbs of Barcelona. I took my body fat percentage measurement then, and I was around 14%. So I had sort of a reading of where I was, and now being in Barcelona a bit this winter, I signed up for a short gym membership here. They also had a body fat measurement device, and I was down to 9% this time. So I've actually lost 5% body fat, and I'm very, very proud and happy about that. And I see all these consistent working out over those 8 months has made a huge, huge difference. But I actually had no idea because I couldn't track those metrics over time. But it got me thinking, the gym experience in Spain is so much different than the gym experience in Sweden in so many ways. So I wanted to break down what my gym is like here in Spain, what my gym is like in Sweden, and show you some differences between the two. Let's jump into it. Now to start things off, let's talk about the prices of these gyms. The gym that I'm at in Sweden, I pay, I think, between 50 and 60 euros a month. And my gym here in Spain, it normally costs 90 euros a month, but they had a special deal that if you just sign up for a short contract, what I was doing, you could also get a month free. So at the end of the day, it came out to around 60 euros, so not that much more than what I'm paying in Sweden. And also, if you're a long-term member at this gym, your price starts to go down over time. So I think at the low end, you could be paying 70 euros a month for this super nice gym in Spain. So it's a little bit more than what I'm paying in Sweden. All of the classes in the Spanish gym are included. If I wanted to get classes in my gym back home in Stockholm, I would have to pay extra, which would put it in about the same price range, most likely. But what I get from my gym in Spain, it's absolutely insane. First of all, to start things off, the gym in Spain, it's not only a gym. It's also got a swimming pool, a spa area with both a wet sauna and a dry sauna, a hot tub, and these are things that I use pretty much on a daily basis. Swimming, it's so good exercise to be able to do cardio. It's very, very easy on your joints, and I don't have access to a pool through my Swedish gym. With that being said though, in Spain, you have to wear the pool swimming caps when you're in either the pool or the hot tub. I remember my first day, I didn't know about this rule and just went in the pool, and somebody that was working there was like, hey, you're not allowed to be in the pool unless you have this cap on. They're like, today you can use one of these. And they took one of those things that you put over your shoes to protect them from the outside. And I'm wearing this lunch lady shoe protector looking thing over my head, and it's falling off in the water, and I was like, this is terrible. But I made the investment and got the little shower cap. I'm not sure 100% why they have to have the shower cap. Maybe it's for hygienic reasons, but yeah, I don't think that's a thing in Sweden. Now, because my gym in Spain is not only a gym and it has the spa and the pool area, they also have towel service, which is so awesome. I would never shower at my gym back in Sweden, because who wants to fuss around with taking towels to and from the gym, and then they're gonna be wet. And when I lived 30 seconds away from the door, I could just come home and shower at home, no problem. But because there's towel service at the gym in Spain, it's so convenient to just shower there, take a towel as you're done working out, have a shower, throw your towel, and they'll wash it and clean it for you. That's really a game changer. Now, I do wanna say there is a spa hotel gym near my home in Sweden as well. I think it's like a 5-minute walk away. They have towel service and saunas and pools, kind of like what we have in my situation here in Spain, but it's over double the price. So I feel like for what I'm getting for my money, it's way more valuable versus in Sweden. If I wanted the same thing, it would just be more expensive. But I don't want to say you can't get that in Sweden. It's just, I think, really rare that people have those gyms, and the actual gym area of that one that I'm thinking about in Sweden, it's not nearly as big or extensive as the gym area that we have here at my gym, Holmes Place in Spain. When it comes to the actual workout area, I noticed that there's a lot more free weights in Sweden and a lot more machines in Spain. That's one thing that I don't like about my gym, is they only have one bench press and one squat rack. And if you go to a Swedish gym, there's like normally 5 or 6 bench presses and 5 or 6 squat racks. They're really placing a higher emphasis on the free weights, which I prefer to use, versus Spain. A lot more people like to have the machines. One thing that I love about the Spanish gym that I'm at is that there's also a restaurant inside the gym. So normally I go to the gym around 12:30 or around 1. And what's cool about having a restaurant at the gym is I can go and pick out what I want to eat for lunch. And as I'm finishing up my workout and having a quick shower, they're actually preparing the food for me. So I can go to the restaurant and say, hey, normally they have to translate the menu for me because it's in Catalan, but I'm like, oh, this part looks good, this part looks good, I'll have the salad, I'll have the whatever it is for the main course and whatever it is for the dessert, some water, and I order that and I'm like, okay, I want this ready by 1:45 or by 2 o'clock or whatever time it is, and then when I'm showered up and ready to go, I just go up, I pay for my food, and I got my lunch all prepared, ready for me. Super, super convenient. I don't have to go to the grocery store. I don't have to make my own lunch. It's just efficient. The last thing I want to touch on are the opening hours of the gyms. The opening hours have never been really an issue for me here in Spain. It's pretty similar, except on Sundays. A lot of things close down on Sundays. My gym is open, but it's open for a very, very short period of time. I think it's open from 10 to 3. Not a huge deal breaker, but it is just something to keep in mind. I have to say overall, it's been really, really fun to experience going to a gym in another country. I love my gym back home in Sweden, but I gotta say, this gym experience that I've had in Spain, it's definitely been one of the highlights for me. It's actually so interesting because I was reading somewhere that in the US, most of the successful startup founders are not born in the US. They're actually immigrants who have come to the US. I think there's actually something to it that a lot of immigrants are entrepreneurs because they see something in one country that they come from and then they move to another country and they see how could things be different? How could things be better? And I think actually there might be an opportunity in Sweden to offer something similar to what this gym offers in Spain, where you have the towel service, you have a pool, you have a spa, you have all of these upgraded elements that's gonna fall maybe in a price range a bit more than like a basic quality Swedish gym, like my gym in Sweden, but not as much as like this luxury high-end that's unaffordable. There's gotta be something in the middle. And I think that could be really, really cool. Somebody that offers like the towel service, maybe the saunas. It doesn't have to be like a big pool or anything, but maybe there's something there. I don't know. Because if we had a gym like this in Sweden at a reasonable price, I would definitely sign up for it. With that being said, guys, thanks for watching this video. I hope you found this comparison interesting. And with that, I'll see you in another video.